Do you find it a struggle to build credibility and influence around your business when you are a stay-at-home mum with other commitments, with kids' commitments, and with normal life activities that need to go on? Hey guys, I'm Janelle from JanelleEmma.com. I want to come to you today with something a bit different that I did. May not be different to you, but it was for me because I've been holding off on doing this purely because I'm a mum. Being a mum, running a household and giving time to your family and your business commitments can really start to take its toll on us when we are a work-at-home mum. Now, I know this full well myself. My partner works away for a week on, week off, fly in, fly out roster. So that means that I'm mum and dad for half the year. And it also means that I need to find things that I can do in my business that are quick, that are simple, and that are a certain way. That means that I can show others how this can be duplicated as well and have my team do this and not feel so overwhelmed or like it's a burden to have a home business in our busy lifestyles and our schedule. I have personally been working on ideas and on different things that I can do within my business to make it more simple, but also to build that credibility within my followers, within my people that I have on my profile, on my business page, and just to show other mums that there are other things we can do out there for our business to build that credibility. And remember that we need to have people that can know, like, and trust us. They have to know us. They have to feel like they like us and trust us. And so how do you do that? You know, and when you're building a business online, in the nooks and crannies of your life, when you're doing this around your kids, how can we do this in a way that's authentic to us, that feels right to us, and it doesn't feel like it's a burden within our lifestyle? So this is where I brought my idea to myself of doing a challenge in my own Facebook group. Now, many people do challenges, but I had been holding off on those challenges purely because it felt like it was going to be something that was a burden to me or something that would take up too much time. So when I decided to do this challenge, I thought to myself, I want to do this challenge with the mindset that I can do this for other stay-at-home mums, other home business mums, and show them that they can do this too. Now, when I was looking at doing this, it was at a time when my kids were going to be on school holidays. I have one daughter who's in full-time school and the other one's at home with me still, but I wanted to show you that this could be done around your kids' school holidays or in a time where you may be doing other busy things in your life, but you can also fit this in. So when I created this challenge for my group, it was in my health and wellness group. And if you're in health and wellness, you can do something like this that's really incentivizing and also listening to your followers and your people within the group, listening to their pains and their struggles or the questions that they're asking with the engagement that they're already giving you within this group. So have a look at your group. If you don't have a group, why not start one? You know, that's a whole different video that we can go into, but why not have a look at your group that you already have or that you may be sharing with some other team members and look at a way that you can create a challenge within the group that can really help by using a topic that can be answering your followers and your group people's questions, or it can be answering their desires, or it can be answering those pain points that they seem to have when they're interacting within the group. So can this be done? Can we really do a challenge, a 14-day challenge around our busy schedule, when our kids are on school holidays, in a time when it's busy within our lives? Yes, we can. So that's what I want to show you today. And I actually created a 14-step to the 14 days that you can download. If you go over to my blog at JanelleEmma.com, you can download those 14 steps of exactly how I did this in a very simple way. And it came with, you know, preparation. So preparation is key. Preparation is your best friend. But this came with a lot of preparation in my head that I executed the week before my kids went on to school holidays. So I knew when we're on school holidays, I didn't have to do a lot. You know, there was a lot of scheduling in the group. I'm not sure if you know that, but you can schedule your posts within the group, even your recorded videos. So if you're not doing a live video, go and schedule some recorded videos in the group for each day of the challenge. That will help you and help your people to see you and get to know you, get to know your voice, get to hear you and see you on those videos without you having to be there. So who doesn't want that, right? This is all about that automation that we want to build within our business so that we can be doing this in the background while we're still looking after our families and still doing our family commitments that we have on a daily basis. A Facebook group can be an amazing asset to your business, especially as a home business mum. If you're nurturing that group and nurturing the people within that group in the right way, you will start to see what their challenges or their pains or desires or struggles are with different things. You know, you may do a post and then they realize that they want more questions answered regarding that post. And that can be where you can go, okay, I can create a topic around that within a challenge. Now, your challenge doesn't have to be 14 days. It could be 5 days. It could be 7 days. Make it fun. Make it enjoyable, not only for them, but for you as well. This shouldn't have to be a burden on you, but it should be something that can really help you build that influence and that credibility. But it can also help you to nurture the questions that these people have been wanting answered. And it can also help you to start to realize that you can use challenges within your group to then give your people a taste of what your products are. So for my own challenge, at the end of it, the person who won the challenge, so it was based on a points-based system, but the person who won that challenge received 2 free products from me that they could then use and see if they liked, and if they got some benefit from those products, they would give me a testimonial from that, which is incredible. That's not only am I getting a testimonial from them, but I'm also giving them free product, which they really respect. A lot of people love free product, and it's something that they can use that they're now gaining benefit from. So I really found that this challenge worked for me as a mum. It worked for me for someone who doesn't have a lot of time on her hands. And my biggest asset, like I said, was the preparation and planning, but also scheduling things into the group so that it could be working for me on a daily basis when I wasn't there, and also making sure that I was listening to those pain points. Make sure that when you're doing something like this, that it's exciting to your people. So you want to make sure that they are interacting on a daily basis. So how do you get them to do that? That's where you can use like a call to action at the end of every post within the group, at the end of every challenge. You know, on day 1, you may ask them to send you a picture of whatever the topic was about and getting them to interact that way. Or it may be something like a point system like I had. So if they posted something which was just text, they would get 1 point. If they posted a picture with some text, they would get 2 points. And if they did a video of themselves when I asked them to do the challenge for that day, and they actually did a video of themselves doing whatever the topic was for that challenge, they would get 5 points. So I then track that, you know, on an Excel spreadsheet, but you could use a notebook the same way. But I track that each day, and I did that in the evenings when my kids were asleep. I made sure that I did this at a time when I knew I could concentrate on it. So for me, that's nighttime, in the quiet time when the kids are asleep. So I actually did that quite simply by just using Excel spreadsheet, tracking each person, what they posted each day, putting those points in there on the Excel spreadsheet. And then at the end, you know, I could see the total of who was starting to get to be the ones that were getting close to winning that challenge, you know, by the end of the 14 days. And so this was a good way for me to not only track it, but it was a good way for me to then go, okay, that person has commented, I can now engage on their comment, you know. And the more that you engage with your people and make them feel appreciated for being a part of the challenge on a daily basis, the more that they will want to keep coming back each day to find out what the next topic is for that challenge. So as I said, this is where I used evenings for myself to track this and to comment on their comments, interact with them. But it was also good for me, you know, to sometimes find 10 minutes in the day to really help answer any questions they had, or to interact with them again, and to go through those different things in the challenge that help them to see the benefit of what this challenge was about. So my topic was all around stress, you know, busy lifestyle stress, what that does to us in a health way, on cellular health and those sorts of things. And so because of that, people were really gaining information from me. They were gaining knowledge that they could take away with them for themselves after the challenge had finished. And that was my goal. You know, my goal wasn't just to give away free product. It was to help my viewers to gain some knowledge that they could take away with themselves and use on a daily basis after the challenge had finished. So have a think about that for yourself. Have a think about a topic that you may use within your group that's congruent with the group, you know, with the questions people are asking or the posts that are happening within the group. Make sure your challenge is congruent with that, and then have a look at how you can prepare that for yourself over a 14-day period or over a 7-day period, whatever that may be for you. And you can do that by downloading my little 14-step guide that I've given you there on my blog post. So remember, you can go to janelleemma.com to find out what that is. It has step by step there exactly how I set out my challenge for my people, and what I did on a daily basis to really help me track this and do this properly, so they felt like they were getting something from this challenge. Also, if you would like to ask me any more questions about how I created this challenge or how I did this in a simple way, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, because I know that things like this can get overwhelming for mums. We need to find that time in the day to put this together for ourselves. So if there's any extra questions you want around that, or if you want me to help you with that in some way, please reach out to me at janelleemma.com or on my Messenger or Facebook. As you know, you can find me there as well. I hope you got value from this today, guys. I hope there was something in here that you learned about using Facebook groups to your advantage as a busy stay-at-home mum with a home business. And you know, when we are online, we have to look at ways that we can build that influence with our people, have them get to know us properly and trust us enough that they want to learn from us. So we have to find different ways to be creative and do this within our business that's simple and that's time managed, you know, that's time effective for us and our families. So thank you all for listening, guys. I will see you all on the next video. Bye.